Galactic day and galactic power to everybody in the known and the unknown universe. We're gonna hop straight into this video like we always do. So we're gonna be talking about thriving in the middle of the Hunger Games. Now, thriving in the middle of the Hunger Games, you know, we got to get out of that mindset where, okay, I'm trying to survive in a Hunger Games, you know, because this is basically what this is. You want to call it the Matrix, simulation, life, whatever you want to call it. You know, this planet is a school to sharpen you so you could evolve and you could ascend to the next level. You don't want to just be surviving, living paycheck to paycheck, aggravated. You know, you got a lot of stuff on your mind, stressed out, personal. You got a lot of personal stuff going on, relationships bad. You don't have the right, you know, circle of people around you. You have to kill off that old self, because your old self is only going to barely survive. And that'll literally be on a fine line. You want to be able to thrive. One of the first things you could do to start thriving is level 1. You have to get to the fuck it point. You know how a lot of people say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You got to get even past that point. Because if you say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, you just still complaining. You still verbally talking about the torment that you're going through. But when you get to the fuck it point, there's no more talking. You just gonna wake up one day and just start changing everything and everyone around you. The way you think, how the way you feel. You're gonna change the type of people you deal with, why you deal with them. You're gonna change some circumstances, and then you're gonna start realizing that, oh, okay, this is not as hard as I thought it was. You know, maybe you was raised in a family, in an environment where they haven't mastered anything on this realm. They haven't mastered, you know, the art of success, or the art of no stress, or the art of conversation, friendship, relationships, whatever the case might be. If you grew up in an environment where 95% of your peers, family members, parents, friends, they're struggling, they're going through stuff, whatever the case might be, that should be an easy and perfect example of what not to do as you growing yourself and as you go through life. They should be the perfect blueprint. Okay, moms was going through this. You know what I'm saying? Pops was going through this. My big brother, my big sister, my aunties, my grandparents, my older cousins, etc., etc. You do the opposite of what they do. Sometimes you got to get out your city to bloom and blossom. So that brings me to my point number 2. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Quit trying to be in a comfortable space, man. I promise you, I guarantee you, every time you put yourself in an uncomfortable space in the name of gaining something, you will come out a whole lot stronger, a whole lot wiser. I promise you, you will. And it's going to speed up your success. It's going to speed up your evolution as a person. Every time you get to the fucking point, you change everything and everybody around you. You have no choice but you by default, you go into step number 2. You have to be uncomfortable because you in the unknown. You're dealing with people that you normally don't deal with. You're doing something you normally don't do. You learning something that either you've been putting off forever, or you learning something that you really didn't want to do, but you just to the point where it is what it is. I'm just gonna go with it. Whatever happens is meant to happen. Then you start, number 3 is when you start learning how to look at the bigger picture. You start being more optimistic than a pessimist, meaning your losses, there are lessons now. But before, every time something go wrong, you aggravated, You don't know why it's like this. You complaining, you frustrated, understandably. But when that mindset changed, that's when everything changed. So now you understand, oh, this is not a loss. I didn't waste my time trying to do this. I learned something. It's something that I gained from this experience. It's a lesson. Go back to the drawing board. The next level is once you get that down pat and you get in that mode, now your energy starting to rise. And this is what they don't teach you about the law of attraction. Your energy attracts your reality. Your energy attracts your reality. Meaning, let me use myself as an example. I get up, I do my breath work, I clear my mind, I speak my affirmations, I get ready to start my day. When I interact with people, I send out positive, high vibrations. I speak, I smile, and at first you might not get it all the way back. Most people, it's going to catch them off guard. But after a while, like if you're in a work environment or if you just, doing the same thing you usually do, it's definitely going to start coming back. And there's going to be days that you're not at 100%, that you're not at your best, when they're going to throw their energy right back at you. Come on now, we're going to have this a great day, right? You're like, oh, you're right. We definitely is. You see what I'm saying? Because your energy attracts your reality. That's the real secret of the law of attraction. You got to push that shit out. You're the master of your own universe. Don't wait for something to be perfect, for the perfect time. Well, I'm going to wait for this to happen. No, just do it. There's no such thing as the right time. The right time is now. It's now or never. So you got to understand, exuding that energy. Being part of the omnipresent. You got to understand, this yours. This your shit. You are the star in your own show. You're the star of the movie. Then, once you get that, until once you start getting into that level, the next level, last but not least, which is the most important, consistency will be second nature. Your consistency will definitely be second nature. Every time you break your pattern, it's gonna feel very, very wrong. Like, dang, why did I do that? Let me hurry and get back to that boom. Like, you're gonna feel it in your spirit. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I was supposed to stop talking to this person. I had got a little itch, and I tried to double back. I regret even doing it. Let me get back on track. Wow, I wasn't supposed to be talking to these type of people. I wasn't supposed to be being friends with these people. Excuse me. But I done double back. Now I see why. Which is not even a bad thing, because then it puts even more flame up under you, because now you see why. This is the reason why I locked in the first place. These people still on this type time. This person still doing this. Look at now before. By this time, 6 months to a year done pass. 6 months to a year done pass. Now you like, oh, okay. I can't even deal with these people. I can't even be around them. What was I thinking? That's why when you get in that mode, a lot of people like, yeah, you don't mess with us no more. You ain't come around, man. I ain't seen you how long? Now they got a million questions. Ask you all about your business and what you been doing, the 5 W's and the H, etc., etc. But before you even answer those questions, you looking at them like, man, you in the same situation you was in 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. That's when you get that bird's eye view, like what I talked about in one of the previous videos. That's when you have that bird's eye view, when you can look and be like, okay, they are going nowhere fast. And you just globe trotting. You just doing what you want to do in life. Then that's when you turn into the magician. I'm not going to really get into the magician in this video, but I will maybe in the next video. So those are the simple steps of flourishing during the Hunger Games. But this is the Hunger Games. That's all it's about. What I mean by the Hunger Games, it's just like the Mortal Kombat game, Test Your Smite. You're just testing your will to become God. That's it. How bad do you want to tap into your God self? That's all this. That's all this is about. Levels of discipline. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. Levels of discipline. That's what this is about. Just wanted to drop that quick video on y'all. Man, I hope y'all have a galactic day. Peace.